Hello, it's Wednesday the 11th. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. Now, we had employment data out yesterday, which didn't exactly help sterling. ONS data showed a significant drop in vacancies and unemployment. That rose to 4.6%. And where this points to an economic slowdown and rather adds to the case for another rate cut at the next MPC meeting, so this eroded some support for sterling. So what does Chancellor Reeves do with this? She was warned that hiking employers' national insurance would likely see lower jobs numbers, and we are already seeing companies scaling back hiring, and some are even cutting their workforce. So no pressure then, Rachel, but your spending plan outlining the government commitments for the next 3 years, that needs to be a good one when it happens later today. So yeah, that's due later today. The good news about the winter fuel, that U-turn has already been leaked to the press, so it might be a rather unsavoury affair as the rest of the details play out. Over in the US, there's growing support within Team Trump to get rid of Powell from the Fed. Some are even accusing Powell of political interference, which is a little ironic given the independence of the Fed and Trump's efforts to meddle with monetary policy. But hey-ho, there we go. Powell's term ends in May 2026, and dear old Donald has already said he will name a successor very soon. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent seems to be the preferred replacement, and placing a Trump mole into the top job may very well serve to undermine the independence of the Fed. For now though, Powell remains focused on the task in hand, balancing inflation, unemployment and growth, and he appears fairly unperturbed of any ongoing speculation about his job. Meanwhile, the markets remain fairly downbeat about the chances of a near-term rate cut in the US. That's despite Trump's ongoing demands for a cut. And that means the dollar index has been drifting between about 99.40 and 99.80 at the moment, perhaps slipping into holiday mode a little early this year, perhaps waiting on the next shock from the Oval Office. Either way, we kick off this morning around 134.75 against the dollar, 118.05 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 114.15 on the open this morning. That's a nice little lap of the park, and that's me done for the day. Toodaloo.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.